this is Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the shaft, before the fierce anger of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi come upon you, before the day of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi's anger come upon you. Verse 3, seek ye Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness, it may be, ye shall be hid in the day of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi's anger.
Alright, first and foremost, we're going to face the east. I'd like to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, YAHAWAH. Double honor to the elder apostle GMS who rule well. Salute you brothers pushing this word. And true sincerity and strength by Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. And shalom to you sisters and brothers too that's listening and growing and trusting in Yahawah Shem Yahawashi too. Shalom for you too. Alright? We are here to gather these elect out of the nation of Israel, which consists of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, those out of true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the King James Bible. We are here to prophesy the downfall of this place, right? And as you can see, the turmoil in the world, man. You got South Africans in the uproar because of the shortage of food, dealing with famine. You got the situation over there in Cuba. You got America doing a blockade on Cuba. Now, you read in certain articles, they'll say America's not involved. But the top countries that trade with Cuba is Spain, China, and Italy. And you got Spain and America involved in that blockade, and it's causing problems over there in Cuba. Now, Cuba is, they are Israelites. The people in Cuba, the indigenous people in Cuba and the people in Cuba are Israelites. They are the tribe of Manasseh. They are part of the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? So, read that again, bro.
All right, this is Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
Now, before the brother go too deep into that scripture, okay, what I mean by continue to read on, we're going to look up the word gather yourself. Okay? Because what Yahawah Shem Yahawashi is saying in the spirit, he's saying, look, gather yourselves in one mind. Okay? And the only way you're going to gather yourself in one mind is come back to your nationality and apply these scriptures. You Israelites down there in Cuba, man. Okay? Because gather yourself with America. America is the one that put hell on you. They're the one that set up on the left-hand side to destroy you, man. Okay? So we're going to look up that word, gather yourself.
Strong's H 7197. And it's to gather, assemble, collect, gather stubbles or sticks, to gather together, to gather oneself together.
Yeah, to gather oneself together, meaning in what? In one mind, man. Okay? In the spirit and power of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, man. Okay? You have to gather yourself together. Alright, go ahead.
Alright. Back in Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. It says, gather yourselves together. Yeah. Gather together, O nation not desired.
Because you got, even though you got these nations, the nation of Israel, which I'm focused on Cuba right now. Okay, that's the tribe of Manasseh. You got these nations who use the Israelites for their resources. Okay? And America is one nation that use the Israelites for their resources. and America is using Cuba for a resource. And like I said, and these other nations, and these other heathen nations. Like I said, the top traders with Cuba is Spain, China, and Italy. Okay? And Spain and America is the one that's causing that problem down there in Cuba, man. They're blockade, man. But you read certain articles, they'll say they're not involved. Yes, they are, man. They involved, man. Okay? So go ahead.
This is verse 2. It says, before the decree brings forth.
What's the decree to bring forth? What is the decree that is talking about in the book of Zephaniah? In the book of Zephaniah, what is that decree? The decree is the Most High gonna destroy this place. When you read back up in the first chapter, okay, it tells you how the Most High gonna destroy this place. It tells you how money not gonna save you, none of that. Okay, that's not gonna deliver. It tells you that in the first chapter. But the decree is for the Most High to destroy this place. So YAHAWASHI is saying through Zephaniah, look, gather yourself together in one mind, O nation not desired. Nobody longing to be with the nation of Israel like YAHAWASHI. YAHAWASHI want Israel to be set up and rule the world with the statute, laws, and commandments like it was set up in the beginning. Okay, going all the way back during the time of Adam. Even though that time it was called Adamite, but now they call Israelite. But for Most High, YAHAWASHI want everything to go back to the beginning to where Israel is ruling, man, and there's no corruption within the nation of Israel. Okay? But our people have clinged to these nations, and these nations are destroying them, okay, and taking their resources and not desiring to be with them. All they want is the resources and the oppressors and keep them in a low state so they can stay up, so they can stay wealthy. So read it again for me.
All right. This is Zephaniah chapter 2, and I'll start back up at 1. Gather yourselves together, gather together, O nation, not desired, before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the shaft, before the fierce anger of YAHAWASHI come upon you.
Yeah, if you want to look up the word desire right there, it goes into longing for. So it's the only one that, like I was saying, is desiring the nation of Israel and longing for the nation of Israel is YAHAWASHI, man. That's it, man. Okay? That's it, bottom line. Everybody else is against the nation of Israel and want to see Israel at the bottom, man. They don't want to see Israel lifted up, man, because that's how they stay rich. And that's why America got a blockade on Cuba, man, okay? And threatening other countries that if they do business with Cuba, there's going to be consequences, man. And another thing, too, that I was looking into, when I seen that was going on, you know, I was watching people, you know what I'm saying, doing what they were doing down there in Cuba. But when I seen it, first thing came to my mind is what a Russian did. Because, you know, I know the Russians, you know what I'm saying, had a little involvement in Cuba. So I was like, what them Russians did? And I was watching different news clips, and they were saying them Russian tourists is down there bringing the pestilence. They were saying the Russian tourists is down there bringing the pestilence. And you know what the pestilence is, okay? They were saying that. So I was like, yeah, there's something going on with them Russians. And then I found another clip, which I'm going to show y'all, you know what I'm saying, later. But I want you brothers to bring this out.
All right, this is the word desire. It's Strong's 8, Strong's 8, 3700.
Now you got to remember, they always had a blockade on Cuba, but what it is, we in them times, we in that season, man. Everything, they always had a blockade on Cuba, but we in that time of judgment, and we in that time of the economic system falling apart, man. The management of the house is falling apart. House management, man, it's falling apart, man. The system is falling apart. These elites want to bring that digital new world order everybody together and chip everybody, man. That's what they want to bring, man. They want to bring that digital currency, man. That new system, man. Okay? That's their goal, man. And to cut off the bloodline of the nation of Israel, man. So when YAHAWASHI come back, he won't recognize who the children of Israel is, man. But when you got that chip in you, man, you won't be foreign to them, man. So them elites is looking at, look, we need to cut off the bloodline of the nation of Israel so they won't get delivered. That's how they looking, man. By putting that chip in people, man. Okay. Go ahead.
Sad, and it says to long for, yearn for, long after, to long for, being longed for, to long for.
See? So, desire, to long for, right? That's what we looked up, the word desire in there, and it goes into long for. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is see what it is in regular Google. See what we got. Long for meaning.
According to idioms and phrases, the Free Dictionary, meaning to desire greatly or yearn for something, especially something that is difficult or impossible to obtain.
Yeah.
Long for the carefree days of my youth.
So what it says in regular Google, it says to desire greatly or yearn for something, especially something that is difficult or impossible to obtain. So they let you know that YAHAWASHI is yearning for the nation of Israel to be back in his possession and them be back in power, man. Right now the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, Job 9:24. But YAHAWASHI is yearning for Israel to be established in the earth and in one mind in him. See? See what you got? That's why we out here teaching, man. So that's in regular Google. I'll read it again. To desire greatly or yearn for something, especially something that is difficult or impossible to obtain. They give you a definition, like use it in a sentence. It says, I long for the carefree days of my youth. So you're yearning. So YAHAWASHI is yearning, you know what I'm saying, desiring, longing for the nation of Israel to be back up on top, and they be in one mind up under him. See? With the statute, laws, and commandments in them. You see? Go ahead.
All right, this is verse 2. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the shaft, before the fierce anger of YAHAWASHI come upon you, before the day of YAHAWASHI's anger come upon you. Verse 3, seek ye YAHAWASHI, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment, seek righteousness, seek meekness, it may be ye shall be hid in the day of YAHAWASHI's anger.
So YAHAWASHI let you know to Zephaniah that he's going to get rid of this place. Okay, he's going to get rid of America. He's going to destroy Esau's power structure. He's going to destroy Esau. Okay? And you know YAHAWASHI is alive because look how he flooded Germany. Look at all the stuff he's doing to these Edomites. And look at all the stuff he's doing to Jake and these heathens, man. Okay? The 2/3 Jake and these heathens and these Edomites. Look at all the stuff he's doing, man. The earth is in turmoil, man. Okay? The earth is in turmoil, man. You go on that alternative media, man, you see all type of stuff, man. That sometimes you look at it and say, my goodness, man. Both sides dangerous, man. You know, if you're in the spirit, man. Look how he flooded the streets of Germany, man. Parts of Germany, man. He messed them Edomites up over there, man. Them Edomites have lost everything they didn't have, man.
So it took them the whole life to build whatever they had, man. They got snatched up that quick.
Hey, the Most High. Hey, YAHAWASHI ain't no joke, man. Hey, you call yourself living your best life, Most High looking at you like I'm gonna snatch that, and that's what he did with water. He used the elements to judge you.
Man, they were saying, yeah, you could run away from fire, He said, but you can't run away from water.
Use the elements, man. Gotcha. You see, got them Edomites over there in Germany, man. You see, but I'm finna show you this right here. One of the videos. Okay.
Specialist of North American issues, Cuba, Venezuela, Latin America. Welcome from the South, Professor.
And thank you for inviting me. It's always a pleasure to collaborate with that story.
Also for us, Professor, what's your opinion about the involvement of the U.S. government in the protests held in Cuba on July 11 that said the Cuban government in recent days?
It is a fact, even by their own admission, that they are involved in the latest attempt to subvert the Cuban Revolution. For example, in March, just a few months ago, March 2021, the White House Assistant Secretary, or the Secretary for State Department, was proud to announce that she had an online meeting with the so-called San Isidro, and she gave full support for their slogan, of course, which is going on all over Cuba and internationally. So that was the first step. But since then, that was March, but since then, we know that the United States has been involved in trying to provoke these activities inside Cuba with the hashtag SOS Cuba, which is really the real meaning of that is appealing to foreign powers, especially the United States, come and help us in Cuba, even if it is by military intervention. So the United States is very deeply involved, and of course they use their allies in Spain, who were very active in promoting the SOS Cuba hashtag with very sophisticated means of carrying out automatic retweets, hundreds of retweets by second at that specific time on July 10th and July 11th. So of course it's no surprise that that Cubans have a lot of access to internet, but unfortunately I guess some of them, a very small minority, were duped into the SOS Cuba appeal. The United States yet is definitely involved. Rodriguez said that last yesterday that as far as we know, this was started in June 10th in the United States. In other words, this whole movement is not from Cuba. It is not spring. It is not an organic movement from Cuba. Rather, it has been manufactured in the United States with the help of Spain.
See that? So what you see in Cuba is manufactured. Well, first and foremost, let's say it like this. What you see in Cuba is ordained by YAHAWASHI because it's dealing with the uproars of the people. Okay? Well, what the Most High is doing is using Spain and America on the left-hand side to cause these problems. See that? To what? Fulfill prophecy. So that's why we're telling you, according to the scriptures, gather yourself together, O nation that's not desired. Okay? Gather yourself together, man. Okay? Now, you got something, bro? You want to say?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Start back up again.
All right. This is Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. It says, gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, O nation not desired. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass, as the shaft, before the fierce anger of Yahawah Shem Yahushai come upon you, before the day of Yahawah Shem Yahushai's anger come upon you. Seek ye Yahawah Shem Yahushai, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness, it may be ye shall be hid in the day of Yahawah Shem Yahushai's anger.
All right, give me James 1 and 21, which is my favorite scripture. Okay? Which is my favorite scripture. So, this word is what's going to clean you up, but you have to apply it in your daily life. I'm talking to you to you Israelites out there, and to all you Israelites out there, you hopefully elect that wake up to this truth. You have to apply these scriptures before YAHAWASHI destroy this place, man, because he's going to do it, okay? But what I want to do is show you in the book of James that YAHAWASHI require you to apply these scriptures in your daily life. Go ahead, bro.
You said James
1 and 21. You can start at, yeah, James 1 and 21.
James 1 and 21.
Yeah, you can start at 20 if you want to, but wherever you started.
Okay. This is James chapter 1, verse 20. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of the Most High power.
Go ahead.
Wherefore lay apart all filthiness.
All filthiness. That's dealing with wickedness, transgression of the law. Okay, go ahead.
And superfluity.
That's abundance of wickedness. Okay, go ahead.
Of naughtiness.
Okay, go ahead.
And receive with meekness the engrafted word.
So it said receive with meekness the engrafted word, meaning the instruction. Okay? Meaning the instruction. Go ahead. Or the word. Go ahead.
Which is able to save your souls.
See? So you have to apply these scriptures in your life, which is able to save your soul. So we telling y'all, wherever this video may go, and let you know the Cubans down there, okay? Let you know that, hey, salvation is for you. And for the ones who don't know about what's going on over there in Cuba, who watch this video, America's involved in it, and Spain is involved in it. And like I said, the top traders that deal with Cuba is Spain, China, and Italy, okay? And behind the scenes, I'm sure America is threatening all three of them, okay? It's threatening all three of them. So Cuba, which is the tribe of Manasseh, is catching hell, okay? Now, what we seen on the